Y'all, I have been up since 3 o'clock this morning, and I'm still at home. I got a crybaby on my hands. I just have to tell y'all the story when I get there. Even going to Charlotte, I had a hard time getting on the flight. I know I look a mess, but you know what? I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I just want to go home. Y'all, it's the next day. Last night, I wanted to come home and record that video of my trouble with this freaking flying stuff yesterday. But I didn't even eat all my food Chris brought me home. But anyways, so let's start with trying to get to Charlotte. So last Saturday, I went home because I had appointments last Wednesday. So I get to the airport. Now, if for y'all that don't know, my mom works at, she worked for American Airways. So I fly with buddy passes. And I'm looking at wrong because let me just turn y'all around. There we go. So like, I fly for free until my birthday, which I can't fly anymore after I turn 24 for free. So I get ready, going to the airport. It's looking good. There's 14 seats left, blah, blah, blah. Now this is from Little Rock to Charlotte. So by the time I get there, they have oversold the plane. So now they're asking for volunteers to go over to the next flight. So I'm talking to my mama. There's no more seats left. Chris is already on his way back to Texarkana because we thought everything was good. So by this time, it was like I was supposed to fly at 7 something, but I ended up not leaving till 9:30 or 10 o'clock. So fast forward, they sold out all the seats. So my mom was like, okay, well, let me see if I could try to reroute you. So I'm following the guy because I was going to just do the next flight. But then he was like, well, this flight is going to be oversold, so let's see what we could do. Okay, so they were going to connect me to go from Little Rock to Dallas, from Dallas to Charlotte. Walking down there, everything was good. By the time I got down to the other gate, there were only 2 seats left, which some of the passengers from the other flight that I try to get on want to go through Dallas. So that scratched me off that list. So the guy was like, okay, well, it's open in Chicago. Are you willing to fly through Chicago? I've never wanted to do a connect flight because I've never done it by myself. And now I'm doing it with me and the baby. So I was like, call mama. I'm just ready to get home because Chris is 30 minutes away from Texarkana, which means he has to drive 2 more hours to get back to Little Rock. So I'm like, you know what, just go ahead, do the connect flight. I'll just do what I gotta do. So we did the connect flight. We went from Little Rock to Chicago, from Chicago to Charlotte. But mind you, I had been up since like 4 o'clock, no, 4 o'clock that morning, which I did not get into Charlotte and settled till 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Then they lost my bags. Because the fat guy, no tea, no shade, he told me that, well, whatever plane you get on, your bags are going to get on there because they were already checked and we see that you're trying to fly out. He lied. Because what I was trying to do was say, hey, I'm going through Chicago. Is there any way that you can call baggage and let them know that I am getting on the plane? Well, they thought you were going to Charlotte from Little Rock, so your bags are already in Charlotte. No. When I got to Charlotte I got there at 3 something. So when I got to Charlotte at 3, the baggage lady in Charlotte was like, oh yeah, I seen that your bags just got checked onto the plane, so they won't be here till 5:30. So I had to go to my mama's house, chill for a little bit, go back to the airport, get my stuff. Okay, that was the first trip. That has something to do with the idea of the buddy pass. But yesterday, oh my God. Okay, so first, I was just going to try to fly from Charlotte to Texarkana. But to do that, you have to fly from Charlotte to Dallas, from Dallas to Texarkana. So the flight that I was supposed to take yesterday to get to Dallas was at 5:45. I had to wake up at 3 o'clock because we had to be gone by 4. So I get up, take my shower, get Christian ready. We go to the airport. I look at the screen. The flight does not leave till 8:45. So with the flight not leaving until 8:45, I would have missed my connect because the connect from Dallas to Texarkana was at 8:50. There was no way I was going to make it. The next flight didn't leave out from Dallas to Texarkana till 4 o'clock. I'm not sitting by myself at no airport from 10 till 4, let alone a baby with me. Okay, so I'm like, my mom keep asking, what you want to do? I mean, I honestly did not know. I'm just ready to get home. So we ended up doing the just straight flight from Little Rock to Arkansas. Getting out was amazing. Yeah, no problem. We up in the air. The pilot comes over on the intercom. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are over a hailstorm, and there's no way that we can land. So we're just going to sit here in the air for another 10-20 minutes to see if we can let the storm pass. So we're going this big old circle. You could tell we go back up high into the sky. We're over the clouds. It's sunny, everything. And then we try to go around it again. So it comes back on the intercom and says that Southwest or one of the other planes were trying to land before us to let us know how it went. They had to come back up because for some reason this hailstorm / tornado warning was right over the airport. So we tried to do it one more time. We flew around the storm one more time, but we couldn't make it. So then he comes onto the thing to say that we're having to go to Memphis, Tennessee. I'm like, Lord. So the lady come on the telephone, the flight attendant, and was like, yeah, we have to go to Memphis because we can't keep riding the storm because we're low on fuel. Okay, we're low on fuel, so my thing is, hurry the hell up and get your asses down on the ground somewhere. So we get to Memphis. They come on telling us they don't know when we're going to leave back out. We might have to fly back to Charlotte. All these different scenarios. So we have to deboard the plane, get everything off the plane that we brought on the plane. We sat in Memphis for 2 hours. And then the thing with that was the storm that was in Little Rock made its way to Memphis. So we had to wait for the storm to pass in Memphis to get back on the plane to leave back out. They put us back on the plane. We just sitting there. Now, while we're just sitting there, we sat for a good 30 minutes. The pilot comes back on the plane, says everything is good. We're just waiting for somebody to come push us off, which is another 10 minutes. No, it ended up being another 45 minutes. Thank God that flight was 30 minutes. Thank God we made it safe. Nothing crazy happened. And and not to mention, I'm flying again on Saturday to go back to North Carolina to have Christmas with family. I don't want to see no other airport. I don't want to see another hotel for another 6 months maybe. I am just so tired. My body was just aching from them seats. Christian did amazing as far as sleeping, but when we got into Memphis, which I couldn't get upset because I knew he was just aggravated, he was just throwing stuff, acting crazy like he was terrible too, and he's not even one. So it was awful. Then when I got home from those naps he took on the plane, he didn't want to sleep. Chris didn't get here till 10 o'clock. So I'm sitting here nodding and like, please just go to sleep. By the time I got him halfway asleep, Chris came home. So it was just awful. Now we got a busy day. I have to wrap Christian's little gifts. I have to make the grandparents stuff. We're putting a gingerbread house together. It's just a lot in one day. And the house is a wreck from when we were here last Saturday and just had to come in, come back out. So it's a long day. But I plan to do 3 videos today. Hopefully I could get them done. 1 being this airport rant. 2 being me wrapping Christmas gifts and showing y'all what I got the baby for Christmas, even though you're going to see it again tomorrow. So I probably won't do that. Yes, I will. I'm going to do a Christmas shopping haul. And then, I'll do 2 videos today and then the video for tomorrow of just Christmas Day. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm about to go wake everybody up because I'm up. So reach out to y'all. See y'all later.